In this video, we're going to multiply out two brackets where one of the brackets is squared. Now, when we have something squared, it just means that thing times by itself. So if, for example, I had 3 squared, it just means 3 multiplied by 3, 3 times by itself. So when we have this 2x plus 1 all squared, it just means 2x plus 1 multiplied by itself, like that. And remember, in algebra, when we have two brackets next to each other like this, it just means you're multiplying them together. And then we've also got that 3 minus x on the end. So now we've got 3 brackets, and we've seen in previous videos how to multiply out 3 brackets, but we're going to recover it here. Remember that we just focus on 2 brackets at a time. So we can either do the 2x plus 1 times by the 2x plus 1, and then multiply that result by the third bracket, or we could do the second bracket times by the third bracket, and then multiply that result by the first bracket. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave that first 2x plus 1 as it is, and then I'm going to do the 2x plus 1 times by the 3 minus x there. And I'm going to leave a big bracket with empty space to expand into that bracket. So remember how you multiply out 2 brackets. You do each term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second. So I'm going to do this 2x here multiplied by each term in the second. So the 2x times the 3 and the 2x times minus x. Now 2x times 3 is 6x. And 2x times minus x is minus 2x squared, because x times x is x squared. And then you do the second term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second bracket. So we do the plus 1 times the 3 and the plus 1 times the minus x. 1 times 3 is plus 3. And 1 times minus x is minus x. Now I'm just going to tidy up in this second bracket by collecting like terms. I can see that I've got an x term here and then an x term here, whereas this is an x squared term, so we can't collect it with that. So 6 lots of x minus 1 lot of x is 5 lots of x. Then we've got that minus 2x squared term and the plus 3. We can't simplify any further there. But now we've got 2 brackets which we can just expand out in the same way. We do each term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second. So I'm first going to do this 2x multiplied by each term in the second bracket. So I'm going to do the 2x times the 5x, the 2x times minus 2x squared, and the 2x multiplied by plus 3. Now 2x multiplied by 5x is 10x squared. 2x multiplied by minus 2x squared is minus 4x cubed, because x times x squared is x cubed. And 2x times 3 is plus 6x. And now we're going to do the second thing in the first bracket, multiplied by each term in the second. So we're going to do the 1 times the 5x, 1 times the minus 2x squared, and 1 times the 3. Well, 1 times 5x is just plus 5x. 1 times minus 2x squared is minus 2x squared. And 1 times 3 is plus 3. So now, again, we just need to tidy up by collecting like terms. Let's do it in ascending powers of x. So we're going to do the constant term first. We've got this plus 3 here. There's no other constant terms without a variable, so we're going to put the 3. Now let's look for x terms without a power. Well, I can see we've got plus 6 lots of x plus 5 lots of x, which is plus 11 lots of x. And now we're going to look for the x squared terms. I can see I've got 10 lots of x squared minus 2 lots of x squared, which is 8 lots of x squared. And then finally, I can see that x cubed term here, minus 4x cubed. And that is the final expanded and simplified expression. We're done.